Welcome to part 4 of the museum tour for 96 National Historic Site. Continuing around the room, we come to a wall display entitled Law and Order. The first section of text reads, Lowlands versus Backcountry. Until 1769, courts of law existed only in Charleston, to considerable discomfort, danger, and inconvenience of the backcountry settlers. The simplest legal matters, recording deeds to property, probating wills, mortgages, could only be accomplished in Charleston. The settlers wanted courts in the backcountry, and they wanted something else: public schools. Below the text, two men stand back to back with their arms crossed. To the right is a smaller drawing of two bandits with a horse, who have probably killed a man and have taken many of his clothes, including his boots. Underneath the drawing, text reads, Lawlessness. The lack of courts encouraged bands of bandits to move in from other colonies. The situation became desperate. Our large stocks of cattle are either stolen and destroyed, our cow pens are broken, and all our valuable horses are carried off. Houses have been burned by these rogues, and families stripped and turned naked into the woods. Private houses have been plundered, and the inhabitants wantonly tortured in the Indian manner, for to be made to confess where they secreted their effects from plunder. The Reverend Charles Woodmason. Down to the left, a drawing shows a man sitting at a table under a tree. Another man stands to his right, reading a sheet of paper. To the left of the seated man, another man holds a rope with the other end tied around the wrist of another. Below this picture, text reads, Regulatory Movement. Calling themselves regulators, the settlers banded together to drive out the bandits. The movement soon degenerated into settling of private feuds. The governor asked for legislation to suppress those licentious spirits that have so lately appeared, and assuming the name of regulators, have in defiance of government and to the subversion of good order, illegally tried, condemned, and punished many persons. To replace the regulators, the governor raised 2 companies of rangers from among the settlers. Some of the rangers traveled as far as Virginia to recover stolen horses, cattle, and kidnapped women. In the bottom right is a drawing of the interior of a courthouse, with 2 judges at the bench and citizens filling the room. The text under this picture says, King's Court. Continuing backcountry pressure finally resulted in the establishment of courts in 96 and other back settlements. By 1772, the colony had built courthouses and jails. British judges sat on the benches. The protection of British law had come to the backcountry. Thank you for joining us. We will finish this section here and be back later in the week with the next one.